Welcome to the channel. It's quite incredible to think that this road was closed and they didn't do fuck all to the road. So they closed this road. We'll have a look at the way back. It looks like they've just tarred the pavement. I mean, what sort of freaking arseholes? How could they not tar a pavement? Pretty sure that's all they've done. This road was closed, the A9. The A9 road, this is the A road at A9, was closed last week for 2 or 3 days. And I'm thinking, they must be retarding the road. And it's not retard. And all they've done is put, it looks like they've put, well, according to Tony Goodman, you're not allowed to say that word anymore. His video got deleted. The word that begins with C and ends with T. And no, I thought he meant that word. No, not that word. The other word. Isn't that really telling that you're not allowed to say that word? The CCP. How can you not say it? The Chinese Communist Party. That's what it's called. You're not allowed to say that word. So probably I'm allowed to say it now when I'm talking, but to have it as a head, you know, the heading for this video, I think that's what he means. I don't actually know. Fucking hell! Jesus! Aye. The fucking Mini. The Mini used to be the smallest car in the world. I've got it right away. And, you know, it's not that fucking big. Jesus Christ. The world's gone mad. Full of fucking numpties. What the fuck's this? So they went and shut that road just to fanny around with some driveways. That's what it looks like. Oh, for God's sake. A whole road closure for that. Can you do, could you ask, do you think you can maybe do these pavements without shutting the road? Oh no, we couldn't do that. Have you just seen how fucking useless local councils are? I'm really despondent today. And they're wanting to build battery facilities up here in the field, and an AI data centre, and Stirling Observer's got 2 billion to the local economy. Yeah, really? What bullshit. So why are they promoting this shit? You know, they're corrupt. Under no circumstances. I mean, if we hadn't shut down North Sea Oil, then we'd have 2 billion in the local economy. You know, so all these figures are all very suspiciously dodgy. Don't believe any of them. It's not you that's going to get the 2 billion anyway. It's them lot when they go bankrupt and they're going to fuck off for the money. Under no circumstances should we be building anything like that on farmland. There's no. So it's a big fat no. Anybody that says otherwise is a criminal, quite frankly. And that's what we really should be doing. If you watched I found a link yesterday. What was it again? It was about how the Chinese Communist Party has infiltrated the West, and it also shows you the coal usage, how we've stopped using coal and theirs has increased. The graph, it's quite horrifying. We've been hoodwinked, but who have we been hoodwinked by? You know, have we been hoodwinked by our politicians? You know, I think that most of them are corrupt, and all that infrastructure and everything is not going to benefit us. It's raping our land, and you get stupid people going on about Scottish independence and something like that. They're so stupid, it's unbelievable. We're getting totally and utterly shafted on a global level by these corrupt, and it trickles down to local councils, to the incompetence of the local councillors, all under this fake concern for the planet. Which is, there's 2 ways. I've always said this. There's 2 ways of looking at it. You either believe it or you didn't believe it. If you believe it, it's not working. They're doing a go around. No, it's a different one. If you believe it, it's If you don't believe it, it's not going to work. And if you do believe it, it's not going to work. Because all you're doing is shipping out all your pollution to somewhere else. So it's still going to land up. The pollution's still going into the atmosphere. It's just like the clean air zones and everything. All that bullshit. It's all a lot of crap. Yeah. Is that a personal number? State. Tacy. Almost. Really. Yeah, like, thanks for watching. Bye. I look at the world and I just can't believe how stupid everybody is. It's a psyop. On bargains. We're all being lied to about everything. What are you being lied to about? Oh, everything. Aye. Apart from that, you're not being lied to about anything. You're being lied to about everything. Every fucking thing. You get lied to about it. Well, let's go and have a wander around. I really can't be arsed and I've got lots to do, but so I was sitting there, it shows you how honest I am. Well, I bought 10 packs of gas, 10 packs of firelighters, and the milk was sort of, I bought, all they had was this, they didn't have the big thing of milk, so I bought it, and I sort of forgot to put it out the trolley, and I was like, oh wait a minute, I've got the milk. You don't want to be like dishonest because people know. So I says, oh, I've got to pay for this milk, and the guy says, oh, he nearly got away with that as a joke, but I wasn't trying to get away with it. But you should always be honest, even if everybody else isn't being honest. Like, even if the politicians are not being honest, and the whole system is not honest, you still need to be honest. So I would say Robert the Bruce is a false prophet. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Well, you know, that's not the way to go. You're just being done over by these systems. You'll get done over by these systems, yeah. By placing your energies in, oh, cycle, man, mad cyclists will overtake them, indicate, crash into the car that's coming towards us, run over the guy with the dog, all for political propaganda for the Green Communists. Oh, you're not allowed to say that word anymore. Isn't that amazing that Tony Goodman wasn't allowed to use that word? So I don't know if I've got any videos with that in the head in it. I might have, but that would be before they started banning them. I don't know if they'll go banning existing videos. How do you know? You know, if they ban a video. I don't think, have I had any videos banned? I don't think I have. I mean, I'm not monetized, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Because I don't want to take money off you lot for nothing. You know, I don't really see that. And plus you're feeding the American corporation. Look at that! No entry sign there with all the little doofers on it. You know, you're funding, the American corporation's always going to fuck you over anyway. So you're wasting your time even sort of, is that guy getting an electric car? Or a fanny? No, he's getting in the van. Dog walking session, alright. So that one goes in that car. And that one goes in that car. He's going in the van. He's in the van, right. So, there we are, the Battle of Bannockburn. Right. What the fuck is that? Battle of Bannockburn. Right, let's go and... What is that? Is that something better? We're gonna go. Let's go and have a look at it's a Volkswagen and it's one of these toxic battery bombs. It's quite windy today, so maybe it won't be the best video ever, but who cares? So, you know, I think when you get into this, every time I come up here, I put my own opinions into it, and that's what I do, yeah. Battle fought in June 30th became a turning point in Scottish history. So here we are in 2025, where the Scottish Government are destroying farmland. Where the Scottish Government are actively encouraging to destroy Scottish farmland. So don't think it's really I don't think it's really relevant. Relevant? That's not the word. I think this is all just some false fantasy. It's a fake narrative. That bus has gone. You know, any chance of any sort of freedom. So what? All depends on your definition of freedom. What does freedom mean? What's that? What is that? Well, it certainly isn't what we're getting, is it? You know, that's not freedom. That's lies and tyranny is what we're actually getting. So when we get up here, we listen to all that emotional stuff. So you probably won't be able to hear me mumping and moaning anyway because of the wind. But never mind. People still believe this stuff. My brother's still like that. He hasn't expanded his mind. I've had to sort of come to terms with that because he's always been very competitive with everything really. He's always got to be better than me certainly, and he hasn't expanded his thinking process enough. I don't think he has. He's still sticking with that narrative about independent Scotland and everything and all that shit. And this is just a fantasy, a useless. So over there, so the beautiful hills, the beautiful countryside, they're proposing to build an AI. It's so dodgy, and a big field way over there, over the other side of these trees, somewhere between Torwood and Denny, Bannockburn, sort of in that triangular area. Battery facilities. Oh, theres a dog. I seem to be attracting dogs. So they're talking about building that thing, and they're very sneaky about it because they aren't mentioning the battery facilities, battery storage, which under no circumstances should we even be thinking about. And it's actually, I think it's a criminal act to push it. In Edinburgh we've got Dr. Scott Arthur pushing it. So here we are, and the Scottish Government, a devolved power, and they're fucking us over right, left and centre. And that's exactly what's happening. So, as Robert Sproul says, waking up people. It's all bullshit. Oh, they're doing this rearranging of deck chairs on the Titanic. You and I are fucked. And that's the way they want it. Being crushed from above. You know, it's actually making me, that what they're proposing there is actually making me think about moving actually. But where do you move to? You know, it's worse than England. Wales is being crushed as well by the fannies in the Labour government. You know, Ireland, so fucking expensive. Here lies our land, every earth. Here lies our land, every earth. You can see that the wood has failed. It's not quite so bad at this one, but it's really twisted out. It's not round anymore, where it was supposed to be. So, well, I'm not going to apologise, but I'm being, you know, my usual cynical self. about everything. So that's what they're doing to this land. They're going to, so they're cheating. So Stirling Observer has put out a page, a report. That's a beautiful land that they're going to put a battery storage facility on. Well, I used to come here when I was young. I always liked the landscape here. And there's you get Stirling Castle right there. You know, get your real head on, not your emotional head. Right, this seems to be, I think this is new. Queen Elizabeth. Many Scots think of Robert Bruce as a national for leading the Scottish army at Bannockburn. Yeah, oh very well. Has he stopped the battery facility? No. He hasn't, has he? And as you see, Stirling Castle surrendered to the Scots after the battle. Bruce's victory, but it didn't end the war right away, but it did mark a new phase in the conflict. Yeah, the English came and fucking totally shafted us afterwards, thanks. Bruce continued his campaign for many years with the English king, accepting his heirs as Scotland's lawful rulers. Bruce now controlled Stirling with its strategic crossing over our Forth. He next ensured that his family line would continue. He exchanged English knights captured Bannockburn for his imprisoned wife, daughter and sisters. He then secured the support of Scottish landowners by requiring them to pledge their loyalty or lose their estates. Right. In 1322, Bruce defeated English in their own soil at the Battle of Byland. A long truce followed. The English king finally recognised Bruce as rightful King of Scotland. 1328 Treaty of Edinburgh, Northampton. Right. That's no stopping the battery facility either, is it? No. Say, well, why am I so angry about battery facilities? Why am I so angry about battery facilities? Because they're toxic monstrosities that do nothing. They don't do anything. They don't produce power. They store it because you've got stupid wind farms that kill birds, factories, turbines, windmills. They don't fucking work. That's why I hate battery facilities. And this is a good place to hate them because you can see where they're going to be. You'll be able to see the fire from here when it catches fire. Way over there. Is that what this video is about? Well, if it is, good. So over there you will see the fire when it catches fire. I'll come up here and I'll watch it. Oh, the wind tends to blow that way. It's usually it comes from the southwest, and that's what it's doing today. A westerly wind, and it's blowing to the north east. Yeah, you got that right that time. And I'll be able to stand here and watch the toxic fumes blowing over. And it'd be cool if it's a westerly, it'll blow right over Edinburgh and contaminate Edinburgh. And maybe poison some of the politicians that's there. See, maybe I shouldn't have said that. The people that voted for it. It'd be so ironic. Right, I think you've said enough. It's time for you to get going. Go and get your breakfast. King of Scots, 1306 to 1329. You get them on Twitter. Aye. Oh, fucking bollocks. Yeah. Who the fuck believes this shit? You must be dumb. A complete, clown. Well, is that dumb? So, you know, it is history and it is what happened. And Her Majesty the Queen, accompanied by His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh, unveiled the statue of Robert the Bruce, King of Scots, on the 24th of June 1964, the 650th anniversary of the Battle of Bannockburn. Sculpture Pilkington Jackson. Right, we'll look him up. We'll give him an email and see if he's going to do us a sculpt. His big back end there. Must have taken a while to do it, right? Fuck, nearly fell over. Nearly fell over. This guy wanting his dogs. Right, so that's enough of that. enough history for one morning. I'm going to go home and get on with cutting the wood. Yeah. So that's it there, that's the land that they're going to ruin with their AI. I mean, the AI facility, how much water does that need? You know, where are they going to get the water from? I think there's something very fishy about this proposal. Like, because I know that the water, the proposal for West Hermiston at Edinburgh, I get that, because that's, there's a canal there, isn't there? Is that where they're getting the water from? So where are they going to get the water to power the data centre? I think there's a lot of lies going on with this. We'll have a look at it later on, but it is quite, there's a lot of deception going on with it. So they're putting out fake news. The Stirling Observer's putting out fake news to push something that we really don't want. And on the face of it, it's hard to reject it, as I am, because you're going, oh, you're rejecting all that 2 billion from the local economy, you know. So it's like very compelling. It's very clever. So they'll say something like 3,000 jobs. The reality it'll be 15 jobs, you know. So that's why I'm rejecting it, because I don't believe they're lies. And I'll have a look at it when we get back. Yeah. But this area really is getting raped, isn't it? Wrapped. It's getting wrapped. Wrapped. Yeah, it is. So there you go, folks. That's so I can almost feel grumpy, like middle class twats scouring at me because they don't like me, because I don't agree with all that rubbish, because they're in their comfortable lifestyles and they don't want to face it. So there we are, folks. Let's just had a look at a powerful individual from the past. So, power trip. Who do you want to be dominated by? You know? And who owns what? Who owns Scotland? Like, who owns it? Who owns Scotland is my question. Because it ain't you. And it ain't me. Because we can be done over at a drop of a hat. Whatever we've got. And we're just like making the most of a bad situation. That's what we're doing. Yeah. We're making the most of a bad situation, and the mad cyclist there, and we've got somebody enjoying themselves on the moor. Is that a cycle track through there? It must be. Yeah. So they're all fuddy-duddy, aren't they, these people? You know, their push bikes and everything. They believe all that shit. I bet you that guy, or is it a non-binary? I bet they believe all that crap. I bet they believe that nonsense. So they do. Guy looking at him. It's actually quite nice to get out early and look at things. The smell of the grass. Yeah. So the old more lies. I just find it astonishing how blatant they are with their lies about how many jobs is it? It's 3,000 jobs or something. So you're putting AI, so you've already applied to put a battery storage facility in the very same place that you're showing me. So why are you not mentioning that in this planning proposal? So it's like, so some sneaky bastard's gone, we'll do it separately, and then they won't realise there's a battery facility going to be there. Is that what the plan is? because it kind of looks like it. That's what it kind of looks like. That it's a sort of sneaky manoeuvre, but I better video this thing just to show you all, because otherwise you're just going to say, what the fuck are you talking about? Is what it is. Yeah, is what you're going to say is that I'm making this up, you know. Yeah, you are going to say that. Oh, they're a roofing company, B&D Roofing. Aye. That's what I used to do. Jump about. See, I mean, that's not actually safe either, is it? You can actually die falling off something. Oh, it's got a ladder, like, but it's a big van, you've got a big roof rack on it. It's just a sort of thing that you take for granted, you know. And the safety aspect of it is, you know, safety aspect, like how they, you know, so it's got a little. It's really for putting. It's for putting stuff on a van that doesn't fit in a lorry. I dare say a lot of things like that have changed probably since I left. You know, probably. So there's obviously some kind of problem inside. So that looks like cladding, sheeting that you can't really see. The building's made that you can't. Oh, we've seen it from the other side, didn't we? Okay, right. This isn't a cladding video, right? So thanks for watching this video. I don't know if there's much, but they're doing a public consultation with Barry facility, but I think they just do that as this. It is a box ticking exercise. I copied and pasted a comment for a lady in about the West Hermiston Barry facility, and I copied it unashamedly. It was absolutely perfect, and she wrote it so perfectly. There's a group that you can join to oppose these things. Right, so thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, and welcome to the channel. We've just been up having a laugh at how we're getting done over by the Chinese Communist Party via the British government and the Scottish government, and how we're supposed to desire some form of independence, maintenance contracts, which is all smoke, mirrors and lies. I would say so, yeah. So we've got aye. Is that window dirty? Or is it on the inside? It's amazed that hotel's still open. Oh, and it's very tragic to find that the church in Cumbernauld burnt down on Sunday. I didn't actually realise. I didn't actually believe it. You know, it's like I thought it was fake news, and I didn't know what church you talking about. St Mungo's church, and it's totally burnt to fuck. I've got quite a few videos of that. I'll need to try and find them. Maybe it could be something I could do. I've got so many videos it's hard to find. Often if I think of something and I just search for it, I can't even find it. So what hope is some normal person got of finding something that I've done if I can't even find it myself? That house was for sale up there on the left about 7 years ago, and I considered it, but I didn't like the access system, the driveway. Well, there's that one's blocked off. Oh, that'll be that hotel. It's all thingied off. Right. Skip higher. Right, it's time we go home. We've had a little walk, it's not a big walk, we'll maybe do one later. So what I've got to do is get the chainsaw out today and get the chainsaw out and get the chainsaw, cut that wood up. The wood that I got for the wood cutter, that's where you get wood. It's from Tree Surgeons. I got it in the car, I also got it in a wheelbarrow, and I'm trying to move them down at my house, and they're fucking heavy, like, you know. So I thought, well, the best way to do is cut them in half. That's what we're going to be doing this morning. Well, I'll do that as well. Try to sort out the mess I'm in. Don't you come out, I'll fucking whack you one. I don't need to indicate here because it's a binary lane. So accelerate along the A9. So I find that quite astonishing that they shut that road and all to do some pavements. It's really weird. Well, we can maybe have a look at that later. That'd be something you'd walk up. Well, why don't we just... Do you want to go and have a look at that now then? Aye, let's do that then now. Right, so we're driving along the A9. This is the A9 right here. So Stirling Council shut this road last week, and to retar it. So I'm thinking, oh, that must be a big job that they're doing, to retar the roads, and that's what they've been doing. It's these dropped curbs. So they shut the road to do that. Is that? I mean, I'm not a tarry Billy, but does that not seem a bit extreme? Like shutting all that just to shutting the road just to do these things. Well, they haven't had to do. I don't know what basis they've done these things. Why do they give a fuck about? They don't give a fuck about people's cars, do they? And getting onto their driveways. Oh shit! What's that? Bird. What is that beastie? It doesn't look like a cat, does it? That thing there. See them there? And these over there. It's very strange. I get it, like they need to do improvements and things, but why would you shut a wide road like this just to do that? It's really strange. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Fucking weird. Council's weird. Shutting the A9 for like nearly a week just to do drop curbs. Wait, why can't you do one side at a time?